Right, so like this video is different from what I usually do. I usually do, you know, teaching, coding and maybe something about Python. But today I'm going to do something different because my colleague requested this because I gotta show you what I've got. So, yay! I got, oh, it's like really reflecting my computer, so you see my screen now. It's super weird. Okay, so okay, well, you can see that Mac Mini. So yeah, I got this Mac Mini. It's like actually I upgraded some options, so I have 6 core of the Intel i7. I got like 32 gig of memory, so it's kind of like the other stack will be very similar to the MacBook Pro that I'm using at the moment. But my MacBook Pro is like a refurbished model from 2015. I chose that because I got it like last year. I got it because I like they have the HDMI output that's very useful when I'm traveling to do a presentation, because I don't have to carry like a million dongles with me, which I really hate. So that was and I've used USB, so it was like working fine for me. I can do my data science stuff, my coding stuff. Alright, I am always a Mac fan. Like, I'm not like a super hyper like Mac fan, like Apple fan, but like my iPhone is like very very old. It's like a few years, so I'm not like a Apple fan. But I like the Mac OS because it's a balance of what I do. You can do coding fine. Like, it's kind of, I think if you rank Linux, Mac, and Windows, so in the open source world, I think, well, of course the majority choice is Linux, but Mac is also like, I think it will be the second choice. Windows is just like well, there's still like developers that is super cool, like they're very good with Windows, but still it's still considered to be like less open sourcey. I think the thing is changing, but not as fast as like many people hope. So anyway, back to this. So Mac, I can do coding, so it's working okay for the open source world. But also, Mac, I can do a lot of media stuff that I could, edit my video. It come with like free iMovie, which is good enough for me at the moment. I may need to use some more sophisticated software in the future, but also like streaming, that's why I know that streaming, I think it was really like window dominated because there's a lot of gamers they're streaming, but now because they're more creative, they're streaming online. So so a lot of software is moving, like, because Streamlab just like have these Mac beta that they have. So yeah, so Mac is going to be like kind of a bridge between like the tech and the content creation and the creative side of what I'm doing. So the reason of this Mac Mini is that I've been experiencing like some crashes in some streaming because I've really pushed my computer to the really limit of what I can do. I only got a dual core in my MacBook Pro. So for streaming, actually, I have to do a little bit of research. I'm still new to streaming, but the research kind of point me to that, like, you need really good processors for streaming because you are encoding the video that you have live and push it to the internet. So of course you need a good internet connection that I'm trying to solve as well, that problem. But the other problem is that your computer needs to have really good processing power. So after reading some, that since I'm not playing video games for streaming, so a mini Mac would be like a cheaper choice than having like a iMac Pro or iMac, because yeah, it's more budget and it's actually, I think, it's enough for what I'm doing, and it's like, well, it's like I can stay with the OS that I'm used to, and so I think it's really like, it's really the best choice, I believe, for me. So I convinced that Terminus DB helped me to get this. So because I am doing World of Warcraft on Friday, and it has been like really challenged before that I can't really can't have a guarantee of the quality of the streaming. So hopefully this is going to bring us like to a better quality for content for people, and it's make my job easier. And I think it's kind of like a home office gift, right? So yeah, so I'm going to do some unboxing today. So this is what my colleague requests. We need an unboxing. It's too excited for us to have like better content for people. But at the same time, it's like, well, you can't just work on a Mac, right? You need other stuff. So I already got a screen that I got like when I know that I'm not going to travel for months and I'm going to like work at home. I got a screen ready, so a monitor ready. So I don't have to buy a monitor for this. So but I do need a web. I opened this already because I have another story about buying this Logitech. So the contents already here. So I opened it already. So you can see that like if you are paying super close attention, you can see there's some Chinese on it. Yeah. So the story about this. So this is not actually what I really want. So what I really want was like a streamer camera that I found on Logitech's website, but it's sold out everywhere. So the second best choice you could get is this one. It's the Logitech C922 Pro. So you can see here, it's a HD stream webcam. So it's like a webcam, but it's quite a better quality. So it's good for streaming as well. So this one, like even like this one, is difficult to get because I think what happened now is that because everybody's working from home, and I do believe that a lot of people get into streaming because of that as well. So like all the streaming cameras are like run out in Europe, in where I am now. I'm based in London, so it's like you can only get things online at the moment. And like I go to Amazon, I can't find it. And I go to the official website, it's out of stock. So I went to like eBay to get this, and then I found out that the seller is in China. So luckily, they're able to send me this. So so I gotta attach it to my monitor, which you ain't gonna see. So I just gotta put it down, and I was putting that like on before, so you can basically see that on your monitor. It was there before I put it down, so I can show you, but I gotta put it back up, and then like later I can connect it to my Mac, my new Mac. So also the camera come with like a stand, but I'm not going to use the stand. I think like I could put it on the monitor, but like maybe I'm sitting too low for that, so I may actually like put it back, down, like so I gotta sort out like where I'm gonna put it. So yeah, it depends on angle as well. So I gotta redo everything. I have a light actually like behind the scenes. So I have actually like not behind the screen, behind the scenes. So like now it's like facing me. There's a light that I got again like earlier when this lockdown things happened and I really started. I need good light, so I got those. It's very cheap, like key light that I got from Amazon. So it have served me well. Sometimes there's some like with shadow, you can see the corner, so now you can see my green screen. There are like some at the corner that's not, but usually I crop it, so it's just like showing my face and my coding, so it's fine. I need to like kind of position it like in another angle to go with the camera as well. So a lot of adjustment to do. So other things that I got, I want to show you all the little bits before the big meal, right? So other things that I got is that I got this not very exciting, but reflection, yeah, you can see the light, yeah, that's there. Yeah, so this is just like a 4-port USB hub, because the Mini Mac come with two like 3rd generation Thunderbolt plugs, so it's like USB-C, and 2 USB plug. So I realized that the 2 USB plug is probably not going to be enough, so this is just like a safer way to do it. And also I can plug and unplug my web camera, so just to keep my privacy safe. So which is like I only trust things I can unplug, because like make sure that I would be like having my privacy and not having people. I actually do have the cover on my laptop camera, so that's that. And I got a Bluetooth keyboard. This is actually not expensive. This is again like from Amazon that I got earlier. It had been sitting in my room for a few days. I was waiting for this big guy to come in. This Mini Mac, which is actually big, But this is a super light. It's like, I was like, is it a toy? When I got it, it's like, is it a toy? So I gotta try it like later today as well. So it got like, it claims that it got the black light, that it's gonna light up the keyboard. So I have yet to see. You can see like this is brand new. I haven't opened it yet. But it's a very light keyboard. So maybe even like when I go back to Trouble again, it could come with me if I need to. But it kind of like feels very similar to my Mac keyboard. So I think it'll be fine. But we'll see. So you see I got everything except I need a mouse, which I didn't got a new one. I have an old mouse, you can see a little bit here. So it's a bit like, it's very old, but it's very light. It's a very small mouse. It served me well for years. But the thing is that it's not wireless, so I got this wire. I gotta see how it works out. If it's like really like tangling everything, then I gotta maybe get a Bluetooth mouse. But the thing about Bluetooth is like you have to charge them because they're wireless, so you have to charge them once in a while. So it's like my headset. I also got this. It's Logitech. It's Logitech, and I think it's quite good. Good quality stuff. The only thing I don't like is like when there's, well, I understand why they do it this way, right? When there's no sound for a while, they will switch it off, which is a little bit inconvenient for when I'm doing streaming, because sometimes I play background music. I'm listening to some music now actually. I may put some music on with this video, but I can't put what I'm listening like for you because, well, it's copyrighted. I will put something that is like copyright free stuff for the background music. I think I would pick something good. But yeah, but like sometimes I just want to do streaming, and then like when there's no music, nothing, then it's just like go switch off my mic as well, because the mic is attached to the headset. So I know people use Yeti mic, or like even better, like mic that is sitting on the desk. But if you can see my desk now, is like super crowded, so I may knock it off accidentally. So it's a bad thing if it happened. So this is like, this setup is fine for now. I think the sound quality is not that bad. I do the production myself, so I listen to myself as well. Yeah, yes, it's really like sometimes depends whether like my nose is in good condition, because I have hay fever at the moment. So sometimes when you watch my video, you see like I'm not talking very clearly. That's because of my nose. So if that happens, so sorry about that. Like I'm taking like loads of medicines like for hay fever at the moment. So yeah, but the sound quality is like is quite alright for now, so it's not the problem. Okay, I think, okay, let me get rid of all these accessories that I'm gonna use after I've opened my Mac. So yeah, actually so this Friday I think will be the first day, because like it may take me a while to get everything set up, get the coding and stuff. So I'm okay, because like I have my laptop in front of me, so I don't know how I gotta do it. I gotta open the box and like show you the things inside, right? Okay, so you ain't gonna see me opening the box with my scissors because I have limited space. Sorry about that. Right, yeah, I'm just like working in my bedroom right now. So and the green screen kind of make things really like cramped and tight. Okay, I've put away those like, you know, plastic that is covering it, that's protecting the box. The box is super like, ooh, it's very, ooh, it's like sliding. Okay, I can show you this, like it's sliding. Wow, it's actually like, it's called Mac Mini, so it's like, but it's not that mini. Oh god, wow. Oh my god, I'm so excited. This is like the newer one that is space gray. So now it's like Mac is really like everything space gray. It's like really super, they try to be cool. But I actually do like their original like plastic white MacBook. I still own one. Well, I don't know whether I can switch it on now. It's like been sitting in my storage for years. But I still keep it because I really like the look of it. So maybe someday if I have like I'm you know, when I retire or something, when I have time, I may like look into how can I like modify it to become like a modern machine. But anyway, so I've taken the Mac Mini out of the box. So actually you can see this is quite big. So this is my face and this is Mac Mini. So it's like almost like, it's actually as big as my face. So I was expecting it to be like, you know, the size of like, you know, smaller, so it's maybe like a quarter, like not a quarter, but maybe 1/3 of it. But this is like super big. I got a super like it's space gray, got a super slick Apple logos on it. Okay, I got a. There isn't like it's not that exciting actually, but because it's just like a computer. So yeah, but oh, we got a Mac Mini at the back here. Yeah, and I've read that because it's made with aluminium, so the heating problem is not that crazy. Because I know that, you know, if you have a desktop, well, actually, like, I grew up with because my father used to own a shop that helped people to fix you know, desktop computer. So like, you know, it's like a tower, right? The old desktop. So sometimes you would like in the shop or at home. Sometimes like, he was a working workaholic. So like opening it, I was like always fascinated by it. And there's always the fan that's like, super noisy because it was like old, right? It's super noisy. That's like spinning inside the machine. With this one, I think like it's less of a problem because it's aluminium. Like it's going to be like really. Heating problem won't be that crazy, and there won't be like it won't be a lot of noise, which is good. So there is this like seal here. I think it's covering all the ports, so I gotta open it to see the ports. So it's like not much like right now, right? So it's just like the front and the back. Very simple design. This is what I like about Mac. Simple, I think simple. So you can see the port now. Ooh. This is like, you know, cutting the ribbon. It's like, oh my god, excited. Okay. So, well, we do have two USB port, like they said. They have the HDMI, I forgot to tell you. They have the HDMI, which is perfect because my monitor that I have right now is HDMI. So I can just plug it in. So I don't need those like fancy, you know, the USB-C ports. So I don't need that. And there's actually like a landline. So at the moment, unfortunately, the plug on the wall is sitting for the LAN is like sitting in my flatmate's room, so it's not in my room. So I like it's kind of like a big project to kind of, you know, wire it in my room. So I'm still using Wi-Fi, but I'm trying to get some devices to boost it, so make sure that I have good internet connection. But yeah, so if one day I moved or like I don't know, some like if I have a room that has a connection, I can use it. This is, I believe it's the power, so I still have yet to open the rest of the box. It's the power, I believe. And a button, on-off switch. Yeah, of course, you got that. Oh, and there's like a headset output. So I'm using like for this Logitech headset, I plug in like, I can't unplug it now because it won't be able to hear me. But like there's a little like USB thing that you plug in. And it have to do the Bluetooth thing with it. So it's not directly native like Bluetooth talking to the machine. I think you can get one that do that, but it's not necessary. So this is like how they cool it down. They actually got a fan inside, but I believe it's not like as massive as the old ones. So okay, let's put this down safely. Like, oh my god, I don't want to put it on my lap because it may drop to the floor, which is very bad. Right. So what else do I have? This like little, I think it's the instructions, the warranty thing. Maybe. So I got this like, this is like the thing that come with your iPhone. Yeah, it's kind of like an instruction thing that teach you how to connect stuff. Yeah. Right. Okay, nothing special, I guess. Just put it on the side, safety nooks and like whatsoever. And I'm still digging in for the power stuff. So this is the cable for the power, I believe. Yes. So this is like, you can see a UK, because I got it from a UK Apple store. I got it online. So this like is just, you just plug it in. I do have power extension sitting on my desk, so it should be fine. But I think it's even like if I plug it in my, you know, below my desk, it's like gotta be long enough, so it's fine. So what else? I think that's it. Like then this is like an empty box. There's like so much space is wasted in the box. So it's like nothing. Oh sorry, nothing happened like here or whatsoever. So this is like they really like try to make it look nice, but like there's lots of space wasted in the middle. Anyway, so I think that's it. That isn't a lot. Like it would be more exciting if I connect everything and show you that, but I think for my setup right now it's not possible. I need to have another camera to film me like connecting stuff, but I don't think that's doable at the moment with my setup right now. So so today's Wednesday. So tomorrow we will have I don't know, like I need to do some post-production for this video, and we're gonna put it online. But right now that it's Wednesday, and tomorrow Thursday we'll have our webinar. So I gotta interview my colleague, actually our CEO. So it's gonna be exciting, and I hope that if this works, then maybe I can try if it's like more smooth. We gotta do it on through Zoom though, but if this is working, then the post-production will be much better, faster, and like my connection hopefully will be better. And yeah, and Friday we'll see like the truth of how powerful it is. Like I'm sure that I would be able to set it up tonight and tomorrow. And on Friday, we would be using this new baby for the World of Wacocraft. So World of Wacocraft will be every Friday at 4 p.m. UK time. So it doesn't matter if it's like summer or winter, just like 4 p.m. for me. Sorry, like 4 p.m. for UK time. That would be I gotta, I think it will be the 4th episode. So in the past 3 videos, we have used TerminusDB and the query language Waco to put the schema.org into it and try to make a schema out of it. So schema.org, if you have never heard about it, is a schema that is used by a lot of websites. So for the search engine like Google and stuff, they understand the content on your web page better, so they can put those little cards when you search for things. So it's actually super useful at the background for a lot of tech projects. And schema.org is a very complex schema, because it's like widely used in retail, right? So there's like millions of products and stuff. It's trying to like almost describe the world. So sometimes like not just like products, like events, anything. I've seen like really crazy stuff, like something almost like rocket science, like I think like fluorodynamic or something like that. It's like crazy stuff that is in schema.org. So it's a very complex schema, but it's fun to put it in TerminusDB, and like maybe after that we can build a little app to do something, maybe validate the website or do something like Google to extract the information from the website. It's gonna be very exciting. We gotta do it bit by bit, like every Friday, because it's very complex. So every Friday we gotta do a little bit of it, and with this, hopefully, we'll have like, because in the past 3 episodes, kind of like really sometimes we got like cut off abruptly. So with this, hopefully, we will have better quality, so you can see my code better. There'll be less delay. You can, like when you're watching live, there'll be like a big difference that you can actually ask question and I will answer like quicker. Video quality is gonna be better. So like we won't be interrupted by my computer like just shut itself down. So yeah, it's gonna be exciting that we gotta continue to build this schema. And after we have done that, again, like we can build an app. I gotta show you how to build an app. So Monday I gotta teach some web stuff as well, and Sunday I gotta teach Python. So there's lots of things that I do. So check out my Twitch, and also check out TerminusDB's Twitch, because we got the webinar. I think it's very informative and very interesting. Like a lot of people give me feedback. They're saying it's very interesting, and the good thing about it is like basically I do nothing. I'm just like the interviewer, so I just like ask questions, and because like my brain is just one brain, it's not good enough. So I got like millions of people that I could interview and got there. They're smart, and then kind of show the world like what it's just sharing of knowledge. I think it's amazing. So do pay attention to that, and I think that's what I have now. So yeah, it's the request from my colleague. I think they want to see it, so to be as excited as I am. So this video is for you and you. Yeah, so I'll see you in one stream, hopefully with this streaming from this baby. So yeah, thank you so much. Bye bye.